Today, I'm talking about syringing your lawn. Do I think it's a good idea? No, I do not. Let me explain. What's up, y'all? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Devin. I go by the DIY Lawn Coach. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping by the channel. So today, guys, we are talking about syringing your lawn. Now, if you're not familiar with what syringing is a technique that's used in the golf course community to cool down our lawns. Okay, they do it on golf greens, fairways, tee boxes. Today, it is 90, 92, 93 degrees out here. And if you look over my shoulder, you see all this gray back here. This is actually drought stress, but it's very similar to heat stress. Now, heat stress is caused by our turf just getting too hot. The soil is so hot. So what we do, or what golf courses do, is they syringe their lawn. Basically, they put a small amount of water very quickly over the grass to cool it down. It's just like you in the middle of summer, right? When you spray yourself with the water hose, or you take a spray bottle and you kind of spritz yourself with water, that cooling effect, evaporation of water, is a cooling effect. And that's exactly what syringing does to your lawn. It just temporarily reduces the amount of heat that's built up in the turf and cools it off, kind of gives it a break. So that is what syringing is. All right, so let's talk about why I'm against syringing. It's not that I'm totally against it. All right, in certain situations, certain grass types, you can get away with syringing your lawn. But as a blanket statement, most homeowners aren't doing it correctly. Therefore, it's going to lead to more problems and do more harm than good. Let me explain. So it is summertime. Again, I mentioned it's like 92, 93 degrees out here, and we want to cool down our turf. But here's the problem. If you do it too late in the day, or maybe in a particular area that's shaded, like over here, for example, okay, so say I want to syringe this area kind of behind me, but my zone will also syringe this area back here. Well, if this area doesn't dry out before the sun goes down and that stays wet for a longer period of time, you are inviting fungus. And that is the biggest reason why I'm against syringing your lawn. Look, if you have Kentucky bluegrass or ryegrass or tall fescue grass that's maybe mowed a little bit shorter, maybe you can get away with it. Let me show you. So this is my tall fescue lawn, currently being mowed at about 4.5 inches, which for summertime we have to mow tall to keep it green. But what happens is, down inside this canopy, way down in here after we water, this stays wet. And that is an invitation for fungus. Fungus is a result of the turf staying wet for too long of a time. And so if we're syringing the lawn, we're only exacerbating that problem. And for most homeowners, if you don't do it correctly, you're going to lead to problems. Now, golf courses, tee boxes, fairways, greens, most of the time those are mowed really short. So they have plenty of time to dry before they cause any fungus issues. So if you are going to syringe your lawn, let me give you some tips just to help you out, because it is very effective and it does work, but it has to be done properly. So let me give you some tips. Number one, water early enough in the day, okay? Make sure you're giving your lawn plenty of time to dry out. When you syringe, this is not a 5 or 10 minute watering. This is 1 or 2 minutes. It's quick. A light dusting of water, just drop the temperature. That's all we're trying to do. We're not actually watering the grass. This is a complete waste of water, other than the fact that we're using it to syringe the lawn. And the last tip I want to give you is to make sure that you are on a strong fungicide program. Doing so is just going to help hedge your bet. Again, we talked about the moisture and all of those things. So having a strong fungicide program, getting it in your grass preventatively, is only going to help ensure that fungus isn't the reason why your lawn gets damaged. But either way, the best thing is to water deep, water infrequently. But I understand some folks want to syringe, but just follow those tips and they'll help you out. My name is Devin. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.